Good evening and welcome to the May 14th, 2025 meeting of the Montgomery County Historic Preservation Commission. My name is Karen Burdett and I am the chair. I will now ask the commissioners and staff to introduce themselves, beginning on my left.
Michael Galway.
Jeffrey Haynes.
Julie Pelletier.
Mark Dominiani.
Laura DiPasquale, staff.
Dan Brugert, Historic Preservation Staff.
Thank you. The first item on our agenda this evening are the historic area work permits. Have the work permits been duly advertised?
Yes, they were advertised in the April 30th edition of the Washington Times.
Thank you. There is nobody here tonight to testify for any of the cases, so we are going to begin by expediting the cases we believe can be expedited based on the staff reports. And there's nobody here again to testify, so I'm going to read out the cases. All right. Item 1A at 7818 Overhill Road, Bethesda. Item 1B at 232 Park Avenue, Tacoma Park. 1C at 11530 South Glen Road, Potomac. 1D at 2240 Brighton Dam Road, Brookville. 1E at 10113 Grant Avenue, Silver Spring. 1F at 102 East Kirk Street, Chevy Chase. 1G at 15 Columbia Avenue, Tacoma Park. 1H at 10304 Kensington Parkway, Kensington. And 1I at 19735 White Ground Road, Boyds.
Madam Chair, hearing no objections, I move that we approve the following historic area work permits in accordance with staff reports based upon the record before us in consideration of the recommendations of the local advisory panels and including the conditions recommended by staff. Hop number 1111949 at 7818 Overhill Road, Bethesda. Hop number 1112342 at 232 Park Avenue, Tacoma Park. Hop number 1112394 at 11530 South Glen Road, Potomac. Hop number 1113182 at 2240 Brighton Dam Road, Brookville. Hop number 1114248 at 10113 Grant Avenue, Silver Spring. Hop number 1067931 revision at 102 East Kirk Street, Chevy Chase. Hop number 1114208 at 15 Columbia Avenue, Tacoma Park. Hop number 1114379 and 1114415 at 10304 Kensington Parkway, Kensington, and hop number 1109665 at 19735 White Ground Road, Boyds.
Is there a second?
This is Commissioner Pelletier. I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. These hops are approved, and we thank everyone for preparing hops that are easily approvable. Thank you. Moving on, we move on to tax credits Group 3.
All right. For Group 3 of the Historic Preservation Tax Credit applications for calendar year 2024, staff has determined that there are 42 applications consisting of $793,597.70 in eligible expenditures for owners of properties designated on the Master Plan for Historic Preservation. We've included in your board book summary sheets of the work entailed for each of those applications.
Can I have a motion for the approval of these tax credits Group 3?
I make a motion that the Historic Preservation Commission approve the Group 3 Historic Preservation Tax Credit applications for calendar year 2024.
This is Commissioner Dominiani. I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. This motion passes. We move on to the meeting minutes. Has anyone read the meeting minutes from March 26th, April 9th, or April 23rd?
Yes.
Commissioner Galway has read the minutes. Would you like to make a motion to
I
approve
will
the
do that.
minutes?
This is Commissioner Galway. I make a motion that we approve the meeting minutes for March 26th without exception, that we approve the April 9th to 2025 meeting minutes with one small correction, section or item 3, just correct historic. It's misspelled. Other than that, it's acceptable as is. And then the other meeting notes, April 23rd, 2025, approve with another small change under item H, 201 Ethan Allen Avenue, HOP number 1112653, makes reference to a note, Matt Oakes proves testimony as a neighboring ... and I believe that's intended to be Matt Oakes provides testimony. So if we, with those two corrections, I move that we accept all 3 meeting minutes.
Do I have a second?
Is Commissioner Pelletier a second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The meeting minutes are passed for March 26th, April 9th, and April 23rd, 2025. Other business are commission items. I don't believe we've got any commission items, so that leaves staff items.
Yes, Madam Chair. I don't have any updates regarding planned activities for Preservation Month, except to say that Timberlawn, as part of gearing up for its planning board hearing, was filmed and photographed by Washington Magazine and will be in next month's edition. Additionally, both the Timberlawn nomination and the Horrid House nomination will be considered at the May 22nd Planning Board meeting. That's a week from Thursday. And lastly, the burial sites inventory is going to be at the May 29th Planning Board meeting. That will include 2 new cemeteries listed. 1 location will be corrected on the cemeteries inventory. And additionally, the historic context is being revised by the Ottery Group, and that's still a work in progress, and we haven't seen a final report for that yet, but hope to sometime soon.
This is Commissioner Burdett. I do have a question about ComSat. Is that coming up in front of the planning board sometime this summer? Do you know?
I don't have a date for that,
Okay.
but we can look into that and update the planning board or the HPC either at the next meeting or we can send an email to all the commissioners, keeping them updated on that.
Okay, and Commissioner Pelletier has a question?
Oh, I just said, what magazine is Timberlawn going to be in? Washingtonian?
Believe so.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Washington Magazine. Like, I've never heard of that one. Okay, cool, thanks.
And with that, I move to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Thanks, James.
Oh, I guess I do need a
Good night.
second, don't I?
Thank you, James.
Commissioner Pelletier, a second.
Oh, we're adjourned.